Alright, class 9 students, let's continue from where we had left, okay? So, yesterday, हामीले हेर्यो कि how Mahendra had thought that after getting a good scolding from him, Ishwaran would be sulking for a couple of days. But what we see, कि next morning त ऊ ठुस्सै फुलेर ढुस्सै पढेको छैन, but instead the next day is as cheerful and as talkative as ever. उसलाई केही फरकै परेको छैन, right? But something had changed after that, okay? के भयो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ from that day on, Mahendra, for all his brave talk, went to bed with a certain unease. हो कि हैन? उसले कस्तो ईश्वरन had told him about a woman ghost, a chudel, and all of that, which had really frightened him. So after that, every time he went to bed, अब राति है, he would feel भित्र कहाँ न कहाँ some kind of unease, एक किसिमको उसलाई feel हुने, okay? And what else did he do, right? How do we know that he was at unease भने चाहिँ every night he peered into the darkness. So basically outside through the window next to his bed. So उसले यस्तो चियाउने गर्थ्यो from his window, okay, just outside in the darkness. Why? Just trying to make sure that there was no movement of any dark shapes in the vicinity, okay? Now vicinity भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो surrounding मा, that neighborhood, त्यो area मा भनेको, okay, vicinity. But he could only see a sea of darkness with the twinkling lights of the factory miles away. So for many nights he looked out, he would just peep or look out of the window in the dark to make sure that there was nothing moving. And साँच्चै नै केही पनि हुन्थेन, okay? And then अर्को कुरा चाहिँ के छ भन्दा Mahendra was a kind of a person, probably he liked, the night time, especially full moon nights मा है, अनि त्यो milk white landscape है, कस्तो राम्रो हुन्छ हैन full moon night मा, everything looks so beautiful. So त्यो admire गर्नु चाहिँ he always liked it, okay? He liked admiring that full moon night को that beauty, okay? But after hearing Ishwaran's story, जुन उसले त्यो चुडेलको बारेमा कथा भन्यो, and he had mentioned no full moon ko रातमा निक्लिन्छ. So after that this whole admiring the full moon night was not possible for at least Mahendra. And then what happened? So one night when Mahendra, he was sleeping, but he was woken up from his sleep by a low moan, okay? एकदमै किसिमको लो गहिरो खालको मोन आवाजले उलाई उठायो. And that आवाज was very close to his window, okay? And so at first उसले के सोच्यो कि बिरालो हो हैन, at night कोही बिरालो कस्तो कस्तो आवाज गर्छ है, बिरालो is trying to find a mice भनेर he thought. But the sound was too guttural for a cat, okay? It was too guttural for a cat. It was very like that, okay? So he resisted the curiosity. उसले कस्तो हेर्नु मन पर्यो तर उसले resist गर्यो. किन resist गर्यो? Because he thought, what if I see something so scary that my heart would stop, to beat? What if I die? So he did not peep outside. But that wailing sound, जुन त्यो आवाज थियो, त्यो cry थियो, it became louder and louder, and it definitely didn't sound any feline. Feline भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ यहाँनिर बिरालो जस्तोको आवाज चाहिँ ट्याक्कै थिएन, but it became louder, okay? So finally what happened, he couldn't resist the temptation, हैन हेर्नै पर्छ खालको भयो, and he just slowly, peeped outside, and what did he see? Not too far away was a dark, cloudy form clutching a bundle, okay? Not too far away, just outside his room, he could see there was this figure, probably that Jurel, okay, clutching that bundle. Ishwaranle भनेको जस्तो क्या है. So, and looking at this, what happened to Mahendra? He broke into cold sweat and fell back on the pillow, panting, भएर चिस्सै भयो डरले, okay? And, okay, what happened next? As he so बिस्तारै he gradually recovered from this ghastly, so बिहान भयो है, And so bistari he recovered from this ghastly, this डरलाग्दो experience, but he recovered. Okay, and so finally he thought, त्यो हाउडै होला हो, just it's giving me auto suggestion भन्छ है. So self, मैले मेरो दिमागकै सोच होला है, या फिर my subconscious, because Ishwaran had talked about ghost and all, म त्यस्तै maybe I imagined something, maybe my brain is playing some game on me भनेर he just sort of let go of it. Okay, so bistari what happened, by the time he got up in the morning, ऊ नुहाइधुवाइ गयो, ब्रेकफास्ट खायो, everything got his lunch box, everything है, गर्दा नगर्दा त्यो हिजोको रातको त्यो तर्सेको everything was what faded from his memory, गयो उसको मेमोरीबाट हट्यो. Okay, and Ishwaran greeted him at the door with his lunch packet and his bag है, उसको एकदम ब्याग रेडी ईश्वरन सी अफ गर्नुको लागि उसको मास्टरलाई. And just when Mahendra was about to leave for his office, ईश्वरन पुरा उसको बाँदर जस्तो कि डल्लै दाँत देखाएर ग्रिन गर्दै यस्तो गरेर what he says, "Sir, remember the other day when I was telling you about the female ghost? त्यो चुडेलको बारेमा भनेको थिएँ नि, त्यो चुडेलले त्यस्तो हातमा नानी बोकिरहेको हुन्छ भनेको थिएँ नि हैन, and you कस्तो रिसाए हैन तपाईँ, you got so angry with me for imagining things हैन." तर सर वेल के भन्यो उसले, हिजो राति त तपाईँले पनि देखिहाल्नु भयो है भनेर. सो ही सेज द्याट. ओके, देन ही सेज, I came running hearing the sound of moaning that was coming from your room. And यति सुनेपछि what happened to Mahendra? Okay, a chill went down Mahendra's spine. So chill went down one's spine भनेको चाहिँ कोही बेला तपाईँले एक्सपिरियन्स गरेर अचानकमा कसैले तर्साइदियो या फेरि के तपाईँले अचानकमा के भयो एउटा एकदमै त्यो ढाडबाट एउटा चिसो भएर जान्छ नि, द्याट इज इन इङ्ग्लिस त्यसलाई त्यो भन्नु हो भने चाहिँ चिल वेन्ट डाउन वान स्पाइन भन्न सक्छ है. सो तर त्यो सेन्टेन्स जे महेन्द्रले ईश्वरनले भन्नु थियो त्यो उसले कम्प्लिट पनि गरेन. महेन्द्र जस्ट ऱ्यान. ओके, यति साह्रो डराए. ही हरिड अवे टु हिज अफिस. के को लागि? He handed in his papers, resolving to leave the haunted place the very next day. Okay, so he did all of this. Why? Because he didn't know, he no longer wanted to stay in this haunted. पक्काइमा भुतिया ठाउँ रहेछ भनेर. He just गएर, he went to the office, he resigned or whatever, and he just packed the next day. Okay, so this is the ending of the story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed teaching it. Thank you.